Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a small issue with the stream, so that's why we had to restart it. We're off to the final round of the Euro Trash Cup. We'll have World Eaters facing the Aeldari once again. Last round we had the Tyranids trying to beat them, to gobble them. Didn't go quite as planned, so now the World Eaters are gonna have a swing at it. The players just started deploying, so we're right at the cusp of it. We have the secondaries for you guys. The World Eaters are taking Blood for the Blood God, Pal the Skulls, and the Blood Gods do, so that's all the World Eater secondaries there are in the world. Alessio and Aeldari is taking Warp Ritual, no prisoners, and no, actually not. We still have to update those. He's taking, how is it called? 1 second. Alessio, what are your secondaries?
Sky Futures.
Sky Futures, yeah.
Then I have Behind the Lines and I
No
have
prisoners.
no prisoners.
Thank you. So for the Aeldari, no prisoners, of course, because that's a max of 14 points here. Sky Futures, with this doing a psychic action on an objective, and Behind the Enemy Lines.
Sky Future, right?
Yeah. BEL.
Right.
So again, guys, thanks for the wait. I mean, the players have some in-between time. It's also, because it's a team event, there's also like pairing. That's pretty important, so that takes quite a bit of time. But yeah, we're here for the final round. We won.
Yes, we've made it.
We made it. Everything's working again.
We have a better side view now because it's not as shaky.
Yep.
And we'll set up the gimbal in a bit to show you guys the
other side.
Aeldari deployment.
Transport, of course.
Did you see Typhus's Eldar army? Not Typhus as in the Dead Guard Marine, but as in the captain of Poland.
No, he's playing Chaos Knights.
And then he played against Aeldari.
Could be so.
Because that's a pretty dope ass painted Aeldari army.
Don't know about that. I know that Typhus, the captain of Team Poland, is playing Baby Knights.
Yeah, there were Baby Knights and Eldar. I just assumed he was playing Eldar. But the assumption was wrong.
Wrong.
That's why you don't assume things. So Dean is getting his army out of a cardboard box, quite literally a cardboard box, which is an interesting way to transport your army.
Yes.
Yep. It's not my way of doing it.
I tend to stay away from cardboard boxes. I am a foam type of guy.
Oh, you're a film type of guy.
I'm a foam guy.
I'm about that steel, yo.
Yeah, you've got the what's
Army
it called?
case.
Army case. Oh yeah, now that we're here
Hey,
and
yeah,
the guys are setting up, we just wanted to point you guys towards Go the Other Guys. Thanks for the shout out, Adam. We'll make sure to inform the guys to say hi and cheer them on. So this weekend we have Team Luxembourg in-house, and they are organizing their first 40k event, and we just wanted to give them a little shout out. It's a 64 player 5-round event. I am just looking for the information, event info.
It's in the pack, I think, probably.
Mission,
mission
pack,
pack.
here. There, two.
Just check in the link to the chat, man. Easier.
That is correct.
So I'll drop the link in the chat so people can have a look themselves.
So it's an event, 64 player event, 5 rounds. It's hosted in Luxembourg and it will take place in June. The specific date eludes me for a second, but make sure to check them out.
Apparently it's the first big event in Luxembourg, if it's the first event even at all.
Yep. And prizes include a qualifying spot for the World Championship in Atlanta.
Oh, that's crazy.
So that
Damn.
is a pretty dope prize.
So if you want to make it to Worlds, this is a good way to get there.
Yep.
Yep.
And the first prize will also receive a plane ticket. So that's pretty sweet.
So just go there and win.
Go there, win, get yourself that ticket to the US, and be the man we all want to be. So the boys are in the middle of their deployment.
So the mission is Dead and Zeal, so it's the corner deployment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up the gimbal so you guys can see the deployment.
So once again for you guys, this is the deployment zone. Of course, we're gonna take you guys through the list. Most important thing is World Eaters are running Invocatus as the warlord, so that's why the Eldar play is like setting up all the way in the back because of the 22-inch pre-game move. I mean, 11-inch, then move 11 again in charge. If they go first, that is. I'm gonna have a look at the list for you guys. So I'll do Dean's list first. So World Eaters running 2 HQs. Lord Invocatus with War Trade Road of 8 bloody steps, so that's the 2 core units pre-game move, including himself if he wants to tag along. Another HQ. World Eater Lord on Juggernaut, so it's just a Chaos Lord on Juggernaut with the Relic Berserker Glaive. Basically he's hitting on strength 9 or 10, double exploding 6s, and later on that might become 3 if he pops a certain Blood Tide. Lord Invocatus flies because his Juggernaut is special Unicorn Boy. The regular Juggernauts just move on the ground. 5 units of Berserks, 1 unit without an icon, the rest icon and Eviscerator. Let's see, a unit of 5 8-bound with Lacerator, so that's damage 3 on the captain, on the champion. Unit of 4 8-bound with Heavy Chain Glaive, that's basically a 12 attacks sweep. Strength 8, AP 3, damage 1, and the 8-bound have a stretch for 2 CP to up the damage by 1, so it's pretty spicy. Said spicy again, which I'm not allowed to say anymore because I say too much. Unit 3 8-bound, 3 units of Exalt 8-bound. Let's see what the captain has. Champion has double chain fist, so they'll be hitting on damage 3. 3 Chaos Spawns and 2 Rhinos. So that's the World Eater list. Let's see. I heard Dean over say that he's starting with 1 unit of Exalted 8-bounds in regular Deep Strike. So this is just a 9-inch Deep Strike. And then Alessio on his Eldar, what does he have? He has Master for Shot Swift Strikes, just like last game, ignoring cover and advancing and shooting without penalty. He's a bit of a different list. He has 2 Farseer. There's a Farseer and a Farseer Skyrunner. He has 1 Warlock Skyrunner, so that's actually a character. Last game it were 3 Skyrunners together, so they don't get the character keyword. I unit 5 Dragons, they're like the big Melta Boy. I mean, they're small, but the guns are big. Howling Banshees with the Piercing Strikes, so damage 2 on the captain with like a sweep of 8 or 10 attacks. Crown Scream, Shrine Relic, so if he charges, he does a mortal wound. And additional mortal wound for every charge he did or something. I believe it's D3 and plus 1 mortal wound for every charge the unit has done. Against World Eaters, they'll charge once and they'll die. 2 units of Shroud Runners, unit of a Viper with Scatter Laser, 2 units of Warp Spiders, and Wind Riders. And for the heavy support, a War Walker and a Wave Serpent. No crazy Falcons, no turn 1 drop pod shenanigans. He also has a Sated Twilight with a Troop Master, a Troop with all the spicy stuff. And I said spicy again, guys, I don't know, it's an addiction. It's literally getting out of hand. So no Fusion Pistols, 5 Shuriken Pistols with the Kiss, Embrace, Caress for the strats. And the other units as well, 2 units of Troops, a Dead Jester, 2 units of Star Weavers. So a bit of different list from what we've seen last round, but still all the Eldar good stuff. So yeah, the guys are deploying right now. We're setting up a gimbal for you so you guys can also see the table from the other side. Seeing the royalties also spread out on the line, get as much movement as possible. There's quite a lot of shots coming out of this other army, with all the wind riders, all the scatter lasers. It's AP0, but still, the shots rack up at a certain point. I'll have a look which spells Alessio has on the Skyrunners, or on the Farseers in general. So he has that Jester has all the good stuff with the Favor of Kagura and Harvest of Torment, so exploding sixes, and with the Auto 6. And so the Farseer on foot has Faithful Divergence and Will of Assyrian. I believe Will of Assyrian, it's giving Obsec to a core unit. Farseer Skyrunner has Glide and Doom, so we're seeing Doom here. And the Warg Skyrunner has Protect Jinx.
So they have been doing the night. Yes, they got everything.
To Protect Jinx really good on Berserks, getting them to a 4-up save against scatter lasers. Yeah, Doom also good. Doom, I believe, yeah. Dean has opted for MSU, which is really good with World Leaders. So except for the big 5-man A-bound unit. He's gonna Doom a unit, but I feel like if he starts focusing fire on a unit, it's gonna die anyways, even without a Doom. No, but yep. So, unless you're going first, assuming you rolled, yeah, unless you're going first, give me a sec. So, aside view from the deployments for Alessio, most of his stuff, like I said, because of the pre-game move of the World Eaters, he has to opt to deploy way more in the back. His Shroud Runners, however, have pre-game move, so they have moved a bit more into position.
And for his Strands of Fate, Alessio rolled a save, 2 psychic tests, and an advance.
So, for you guys. So, the pre-game moves, what happened, Alessio moved this Shroud Runners here. And what Dean did with the World Eaters, he opted to move everything behind cover. Because there's so many shots coming out of his army, you don't want to be greedy and come over here. I don't think even he could have made it there. So, because of how the build is now set up as well, there's not really a good space for Dean to gain ground and hide behind. You could have opted to go behind this, but you're still gonna take a lot of shots from either side. Getting a bit of movement, but yeah, it's like a risk reward thingy.
I'm going to grab a chair. Because you're slow as fuck. I'm going to get 2 chairs. And a pillow. Wake me up when I'm doing it, okay?
So as you see, where the World Eaters have one phase, which is moving and charging, Eldar have like 5 phases. So Dean has opted to take a chair, lay down, have a nice nap, and wait till Alessio is done moving all stuff. So,
They also have
What do you think about this matchup?
well, I feel like easy it's done. Oh, Alessio has a lot of shots. A lot of shots. The thing is, once Dean gets those exalted in somewhere, it's done.
Yeah, fair.
Depending on how Alessio spreads, because everything Alessio has.
Just the Exalted or just 8-pound in general?
I mean, the exalted, because once he's stuck in combat, it's just done. Right.
Fair enough.
The thing though is that everything the exalted touch are gonna die, so we will have to take a few units. Dean deep struck 1 unit of 8 bound exalted. I think it's pretty smart.
Harmless NPC! Welcome back, buddy.
All the vehicles look really good. Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Very shiny. I said spicy twice in like 30 seconds.
It's herbal.
Herbie.
Or, oh yeah, herby. Or seasoned.
Seasoned. Seasonal or seasoned?
Seasoned.
Seasoned.
If it's seasonal, it happens in
What
a
is your
specific
favorite
season.
seasoning?
Salt.
I reckon you're more a pepper kind of guy.
Yeah, actually,
white
it's
pepper.
pepper. No,
White
it's
pepper.
pepper. No,
You're
black,
white pepper.
black pepper.
What's your favorite seasoning? Yeah.
Salt. 100%.
Just salt. It's a
100%
big bowl jar.
Zesty. Zesty is a good one.
Zesty.
Do you know what zest is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. No, because we're saying spicy too much, so we changed it.
Shop asked us not to say spicy as much because we said it too many times apparently. So we're now trying to come up with different words than spicy. We came up with herby.
The chat came up with it.
I came up with seasonal seasoning.
Seasoned.
Seasoned.
Seasoned. A seasoned play.
And Adam now says zesty. But that's more of a sour reference.
What about moist?
Keep moist out of this chat. Yeah, we cannot use that word too many times in stream though.
Ah, he does sound effects himself.
Slow as frack.
So it's frick. Slow as fries.
Well, luckily, Dean, you have a chest block. So yay, you.
There's no way you're gonna hit that. So Ruben is gonna attempt to hit Dean with the candy in his throat.
Here we go.
It's actually not. That's pretty close. Pretty close.
Close enough.
So Dean, why are you not charging? Why are you not charging?
A, B, C. So?
We have a psychic.
Just cheat,
Alright, that's Adam's moving phase done.
Adam.
Sorry.
Adam's not here.
Sorry, Adam's not
Are you
here.
crazy?
Alessio.
How spell you have? From every unit. Okay. Is it CP or is it one CP strategy?
So, no.
Okay.
You know what the funny thing is?
Simple things and just
The berserkers have blood surge. So if you kill
get the CP.
one model in a unit or a few models in a unit, but the units live, they can move up d6.
Is that only when they're being shot at, or also with psychic?
Only when shot at.
Okay, or yeah, shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually you don't see that lot of a lot come in play because the unit usually gets wiped.
But here it
But
might,
with the
yeah.
A0 AP stuff, it's actually pretty
Does a
funky.
model need to be wounded, or is it just when you're being shot at?
The model, a model has to be destroyed.
Right.
3 points, case of the.
So all these bikes zipped over here.
Yeah, those are a problem.
These bikes and the warp spiders zipped over there. So these are warp spiders on top. Shroud runners. Then we have a little boat with troops, Harlequin troops, and a Farseer. Farseer Skyrunner. And then a Wave Serpent with another Skyrunner and some Warp Spiders on the top story of that building. Then this is a Warwalker.
Yep.
What are these?
Those are the Wind Riders.
Wind Riders. Those all have shuriken cannons, I suppose.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And some cat.
And then two more Star Weavers with troops.
You see, this is a problem, and these things are a problem. You need to get rid of those.
Right.
Then it's fine. Like I said.
I'm gonna have a look to see how the other guys from Team Netherlands are doing with their pairings. See if there's some roll-offs happening already.
These guys can fly away. Yeah, melee and shoot. No reload to hit and minus one to hit.
Do these guys fly in
Nice.
the direction or they do the border wounds?
So they can give to you D3 water wounds and you remove that amount to your charge. So you are, I checked you are 18 far apart, so you would have the 7 in charge if you bring there the last one.
No, you're not.
Your inches.
More than 17. Move 11, 6 in charge, and then
And I can water wound and you remove so 6 minus D3 to the charge.
you need one more one.
Ja, colaatje. Someone gave Martijn a hug. He said, "Champ for taking Towers again." Yeah, the poor guy. He came to us yesterday when we came setting up the stream stuff, and he was like, "Can someone of you guys play Tau?" I'm like, "No," and he was like, "No." So now the poor guy has been playing Tau like a champ, though, like an absolute champ, but getting destroyed every game. I mean, there's a thing right now with Tau. They're still really strong, but it's an army like Eldari. You have to know what you're doing. It's not like you auto-win it or auto-score a few secondaries. He is. Did you score anything, Alessio?
I scored 3 for the Sky Fuel.
These guys advance.
So, bottom of round 1, Alessio scored his home objective, so that's 3 points.
And
And his primary for 2.
you scored 2 for not controlling an objective marker that you didn't control at the start of your turn.
Ah, the bonus one.
Yeah?
Yes, because I did. Because I
Yep.
got this.
Cool.
Okay, so we're going to. So that's a fun little thing, because you have to control at the start of your turn, right?
Yep.
You control it. So that's one. See, with pre-game moves, if you're a dummy like me, you pre-game move on objective, but then you
Yeah.
already control it, and then you don't get it.
Thanks, Vincent, for the shout out. I can imagine that you don't understand what's happening. Welcome to the glorious world of Warhammer.
Welcome.
Vincent's a colleague for my new job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, dude? Do you have any dark secrets about Ruben? Is he good at his job? Is he making friends at his new job?
I try to be a lot more positive and friendly than I usually am.
So you're not being yourself?
No, definitely not. I don't think anyone ever is being themselves in the first couple of days of their new job.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something real deep, like nobody is truly himself.
No, I'm not
okay.
that kind of person.
No?
No.
You don't have Tumblr?
I don't have what?
Tumblr?
Tumblr?
Tumblr.
Is that the picture app thingy?
One of them. You can make like your own page and be like very deep and spiritual and stuff.
Oh, no. I
No.
definitely don't.
See, it's funny how you in games you play like.
See? I'm a great colleague.
You're a great colleague, no secret yet, we'll keep you posted. Nice. We will find out eventually. I find funny in games you always play like psychic stuff and wiggity woggity, and then in real life you're like, no, I don't like tarot, I don't like astrology, I don't like all the.
I have been described as a down-to-earth kind of guy.
Yeah, it's funny, even though you play like magic people.
I play very down-to-earth armies.
Is it though?
Nope.
Nope.
I
So-
lied.
Dean, you're slow. Hurry up.
So, Dean going through his movement phase right now.
See, that's the fun thing about Wilties. You just run with everything.
I'm just gonna check what's in that rhino.
Probably 2 units of berserks.
It's 5 and 5, so 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2 units of 5.
And the other one of 5 is somewhere.
How
lost
is
in
Dean
space.
wearing an off-colored Mets hat? He's never getting my Dreadglow with that hat on. Dean, you're losing support on stream for wearing a Mets cap. And secondly, it's off-color apparently. Dean says he loves you guys and he wants to give you hugs. Oh, that was
That
Dean's
was
turn.
it.
Super quick and easy. Zip zap soupy.
So, are those exalted or regular ones? Oh, those are berserkers.
And what do you call it?
So, there's a unit of berserkers right here.
Bonus.
Dean scores 2 points for the bonus, and that is it. Alessio will then score
9 out of the transport.
4, so 8 points for the primary.
Can be 11.
Yep.
6. I have to disembark here.
Oh,
Yeah. But you have to disembark 6 inches from me, right? Okay. Oh, that's from the house. And
Thanks, Vincent. Hope you enjoy your Sunday, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry, there's a unit of 3 8-bound over there.
okay.
So there is a unit of 3 8-bound right there, which is difficult to see, I guess. Oh, I can swap the camera angle for you guys. And now you can see them. They're right there behind the building in the middle. Are those regular 8-bound or exalted?
Just so I see the spawn. On low. There. Still can't do it. I mean, it's the other way around. No, I will get
Yeah, so it
also,
will probably be a unit of regular 8-bound hiding behind that building. I was updating scores is what I was doing. So Alessio got 8 for the primary at the start of his turn 2. Secondary wise, nothing further to add. And he'll be on a grand total of 13. And we're going to the top of 2. There you have it, all up to date.
I would have played this very differently because the team is doing it.
Because if he killed, in this mission, if he killed something that was on the objective, he gets...
Yeah, Shop, I think this matchup has been played quite a few times. But yeah, I mean, that's the way the team pairings work, right? Sometimes you get the pairing you want, sometimes you don't.
Okay.
So we now have our very own Joseph explaining Alessio a couple of things about the World Eater army. Luckily, we have an in-house World Eater player, so...
Yeah, so it's 3 points worth, basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you guess so. Yeah, I got it.
Just having a look if I can find Scribe Futures for you guys, so I can tell you what those do. So, Scry Futures. It's Warp Charge 4. You get to do it on an objective you haven't done it on before yet. And the Warp Charge goes up by 1 every time you achieve it. Yeah, so every time you achieve it, it goes up by 1, and you score 3 victory points every time you do it. So right now Alessio is on 4. We'll probably go to 6 after this turn. But as you can see with the how fast the Skyrunners are, it's very easy to do it on your home field in this deployment, and then this one, and then later on do it on this one. Now I don't think Alessio has a warlock. I'll have a look, but I don't think he has one. But I'm just looking. From what I can tell, Alessio does not have warlocks. Because otherwise what he could do is pop his Farseer on this objective, do Scry Future, and then with a Warlock cast Quicken, and then move him back off again. It's a little trick that I don't fully remember who did it against me and Brian at a doubles tournament a couple of weeks ago, but we thought it was a very nice trick. Dean just reminded Alessio that the Star Weaver that moved onto this objective was arranged to be heroically intervened by basically all the units which are behind this building. And as you can see, that is quite a heap of units. So Alessio thought better of it and decided to move back that Star Weaver and look for a different position to place him in. Which is understandable.
What are you saying? Are you taking lies again?
Lies, I tell you. No, I was just saying that I was just pointing out the buttload of units that Dean has behind his home field building,
It did.
which could have heroically intervened into that Star
Oh,
Weaver.
you already said so. Yeah. So he actually closed off the entire round elimination.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't want to say it because I don't want to intervene with the game. Just let Dean say it. That's why I pointed it out.
Yeah, very good.
Look, stories here. Do you think?
We try to intervene as least as possible with the games, guys, but sometimes we just ask questions if we're not 100% sure of the validity of a move, or maybe the players in all the rush of the game forgot to do something or add some points. So that's the only time we step in.
Can I tell you what I would have done if I was Dean?
Of course you can.
Okay. So, but maybe I'm just a big little dummy boy. So these guys were all the way over here, I believe, somewhere here, all the way in the back. He had set up on the line here. I would just have moved everything as much as possible behind this building. So in the next turn you threaten like a lot of stuff. Because now basically he puts stuff in cover, which is smart, but it doesn't do much because he's in the same state as turn 1. Because unless you can just stay back and just go like here and just start shooting stuff.
I think Dean is also banking on late game.
But what do you get in the late game? Yeah, your buffs and stuff, but the thing is, against the Aeldari you only need the person to charge, effectively. You don't need the damage buffs.
I think Dean might also be hoping that Alessio will engage with him a little bit
Yeah,
more.
maybe he's banking on unless you make a mistake. But you're seeing he's just taking like But again, if he moves with the Invocators over here, these guys have effectively an 11-inch move over here. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's little stuff like that.
We can still do that though, right?
You can still do that. Yeah, stuff like that. So I don't know what he's playing. I'm just saying that's what I would have done. Because this is like pretty good cover. And it gets you a bit more front.
Yeah, the issue which you are facing though is that because the swiftness of Eldar, they could of course easily move that bike unit
Yeah,
over.
but they were all the way over here. So turn 1 there's no way we'll have shot. That's what I'm saying. Like you get the turn 1.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Get
yeah,
a bit of a movement.
Yeah.
The guys, I don't think they shot this much. So it's they just choose the twice. Okay. It's 25 is close.
Also these guys.
Oh yeah. Okay. These guys gonna stay.
The things I'm trying to calculate in my head what happens if both dudes just stay back all the time. I think because Alessio can scry 3 objectives maybe.
The weird thing would be that I guess what Dean could start doing is just sit down a unit on the middle objective every single turn, forcing Alessio to shoot it off every single turn, and as soon as he starts doing it with rhinos, it becomes increasingly more difficult. And that way he could rack up his blood tithe points and then max that secondary out, whereas Alessio would then hardly score any points and behind enemy lines and no prisoners. So
Behind enemy lines is not a good one for Alessio because you don't want to.
he's a bit of a weird one.
I mean, he doesn't have that much options as well. Like no prisoners out attack, but Sky Future also like again, it's a 4 deny if once he gets in range.
Yeah, I'm not. In what category does the scout enemy fall?
It's probably like shadow operations stuff.
Because personally, I would have gone for that rather than behind enemy lines, because that means you can at least stay right.
I can have a look for you guys.
At least then he could stay right here and do it, and just get 2 points every turn, rather than having to go into the opponent's backfield.
Okay, Wrath of Cain he can take because it's not his list. Sky Futures is in the
That's Warcraft, of course.
yeah, of course. Behind enemy lines and that. So it's shadow operations.
So,
I would have taken this one.
Yeah,
Just
I would have taken scout
stay
enemy
normal land, keep
over.
doing
No, only the live. They shoot 15.
Yes, a special rule. If you don't kill him in one activation, he gets all the moves back. So you straight away roll in.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. How many woods he has? How many? 4. That's fine. Okay. That's more.
It's always funny to see people their reaction when you tell them the spawn regenerates if you don't kill it outright. Like wait, what?
Yeah, it's great.
But then he was like, it's 4 wounds. Like, okay, I have a million shots, whatever.
So I think Alessio is now firing these.
No, they have 15-inch range, so
Oh, which ones is he firing?
the
into
wall walker in the bottom is in range.
Oh, so he's firing this into
Yeah.
the spawn. Okay.
So many shots coming out.
So 8 wounds caused, and
he's dead.
kills the spawn.
So
Shoot the rhino actually. Can also the rhino move if he's not dead. Okay.
So it's Blood Gods do for Dean. A Blood Tide point for Dean. It's however 2 points on the secondary, on the tertiary for Alessio.
Yeah, but see, that's also Dean could here play the just a waiting game, because he has 2 secondaries that work for him in that regard. Like, whereas Alessio just has the 1, and even to get more than 9 on that secondary.
Because
Sky
realistically,
Future,
Alessio won't score more than 9 on Sky Future, I think. Realistically.
he kind of has to, right? I mean, there's no way Alessio will win this game by just doing Sky Future 3 times and then hoping to score enough points and no prisoners by sitting back. Like, Alessio, I think, is the one who needs to start engaging here.
And
As weird as it sounds,
so Dean opted to not tippy-toe the Rhino on the objective, maybe because of line of sight thingy.
could be. I don't know what's shooting at the Rhino right now. It might also be this what we're seeing that we're seeing.
I mean, maybe
these
do
dudes
what do the
firing
bikes?
into the rhino like this.
What can? Oh, the bikes. Twin shooting catapults.
Yeah, see those were the shroud runners firing into the rhino up top.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I'm like, I thought they were aiming at the one all the way in the bottom. Okay,
No,
what?
no, no.
Yeah,
That'd be silly.
that'd be silly.
Silly goose. For whoever's interested in the other rounds, we have Team France going into War Dice Anonymous. We have Iceland versus Belgium, and then Poland versus Poland versus Luxembourg. Now, unless Poland would lose that round, which would be the biggest upset of the weekend, I think.
What if?
If Poland loses this round from
Yeah.
Luxembourg,
I mean, it can happen.
it can, definitely can, but it would be a big upset.
It would be a big upset.
But
So-
unless they lose, Poland wins the weekend.
So this was Lesio's turn. And he killed the spawn. He's quite a future got denied by the stratagem.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Funny. Okay, so no points for Scribe Future. Dean does then score Blood Guts Jew or Blood for Blood?
Both guys do is 1 point because of the spawn.
Yeah.
That's it. Primary scores 4 because he only has the
Alessio does score.
2 points on the tertiary. That's in
Does he? Oh, for killing the spawn.
killing the spawn.
Yeah, okay.
Is it 6 in charge? You're not inside 6.
And then Dean scores 8.
Yeah. More than 8. To the base. It's not
Okay, so
so it's a 6 in charge that becomes an 8 in charge.
okay, so Dean would have had a 6 in charge from the Rhino with the custom move.
Yeah.
But because of the special upgrade he has on the Warp Striders, unless he has, he made the terrain piece difficult terrain.
That's funky.
Yeah, it's a really good one because it also does mortal wounds if you come in of it. It's only for 1 turn. Basically, the Warp Striders put on spider webs everywhere. So
Ah.
it becomes difficult terrain and you get mortal wounds if you walk through it and you charge into it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's pretty. I think it's pretty cool. And that saves him because now he's going to 8-inch charge instead of a 6-1.
Yeah, fair.
Are you, did you make, did you say you didn't make it? Oh no, you didn't make it. Yeah, for the bonus it's
So
something,
Dean chose to move that spawn.
To the middle.
Yeah, so the spawn was over here, and then he moved it out here.
I get only 2 points of the bonus.
Okay, so he's doing what I said. He's moving up the Evocators
Yeah.
and then he's gonna do the Elfin speed. Keep in mind the Berserks have an icon, so for 1 CP he does DT6 charge, picking the highest.
Right.
Making it a bit more viable. He doesn't have enough points to pocket +1 to charge because he only has 1 blood type point.
Okay.
So still, I mean,
My time. If you don't commit, they're gonna be crazy. Yeah, I have to admit because I think on secondary, if you're static, you get a blood type point every turn for free.
No.
No.
only if a unit dies, it's 1. If in that phase a vehicle or character dies, it's +1.
If it doesn't kill, it doesn't get for free.
No.
Yeah.
Can you slightly turn the gimbal so it's facing that sort of cluster over there? Yeah.
So only 1 unit left.
No.
the other side of the table, guys, this is the top left on your overhead. We're just missing the Shroud Runners, which would be in the bottom left corner. But here you can see the Berserks coming for the Warp Spiders and
there's also
Skyrunner.
a Skyrunner behind there.
Yeah.
See, that's like the things with melee armies, if you go back to the main screen. Because again, you don't know what your opponent is doing, but the fact that there was a spawn here cost Dean effectively an inch and a half of movement. That he chucked the Rhino against the wall. And in melee armies, like the 1 inch can make a lot of difference. Because then it would have been like 7 instead of an 8.
Yeah, he's not. He's now facing, of course, a 6-inch charge again. Because what they measured before was without the movement buff.
Oh, is it without the movement?
Yeah. Because this is a 4-inch charge right now.
Okay, then
So now Dean is looking at a 6-inch charge.
Oh, I thought he already calculated in. Oh, that's fine. I thought he calculated in the +2 movement already. Oh, okay, so I guess he was looking for what charge I have and do I need the evocators there. So yeah, so now he's moving up the stuff here.
Yeah.
Which is smart. Because yeah, there's a lot of shots coming out of this, but you can only shoot so many targets at a certain point.
And the funny thing now becomes that if Alessio wants to shoot this unit threatening his home base, like Alessio will have to put something either here
Yep.
or here.
And you don't want that.
Both of those locations can be easily charged either from this building here or just this building here, or even from over here.
So what did we learn today? That I'm dumb and Dean is a tactical mastermind, looking 5 turns
Tactical
ahead.
mastermind. He does have a Mets cap though, so that costs him some points.
And my plays are way more fluffy because I just run forward and charge.
That is true.
Yep.
It's a small unit. Consider it's just 5 guys, small places.
Not the Warp Spiders. They can shoot them, what happens then?
No, not them. You shoot at them and shoot at them.
They don't jump away.
No. I can move, shoot, and instead of what the focus to strike like the swooping oaks. Pistols.
World Eater shooting.
To a harmony core. Yeah.
Oh, you're seeing if you can free up the space to
Yeah,
charge the Skyrunner.
Rings and lines. No.
See what I said, you can shoot, but you're not gonna hit.
Fair enough.
Okay. I go 6 inches away with the spiders.
I think it's a relic
You have an 8-inch
or something.
Okay, so now he has the 8-inch charge towards the Farseer.
But that's a big one if you get it.
Massive. Because Alessio only has the 2.
Yeah, so foot and this is only Skyrunner he is. He has a Warlock on bike, but
You roll 5. Yeah.
yeah, so he makes it. See, I wouldn't have moved the Warp Fires there.
Me neither.
Actually, I will move like this. Then.
How hard do they have in combat?
Who? This guy.
The Warp Spiders.
The spiders are hard. They are in combat. 3 plus. This guy is a
We've got Chris giving his best impression of an Italian person.
5, I believe. Minus 3. Yeah.
These guys will
I believe the extract is strength 5 minus 3 2 damage, so you don't.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, right, what Dean could do is just kill the Farseer here, and then move ever so slightly this way off the terrain, so this entire blob cannot see those 5 dudes. I mean, granted, they'd be killed by whatever's here, but that does mean that those models are not engaging with that rhino.
They have to shoot
and
the berserkers, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so the Dean, are those exalted or regular ones?
Exalted into the bikes.
exalted into bikes.
Yikes. Yeah, this is what I said.
But these are exalted.
These are the exalted.
So if he doesn't roll a 4 up, they are stuck.
Yeah, so for the people at home, assuming Dean doesn't just outright kill the entire squad, which is quite possible.
It is possible.
Don't see it happening, but it's possible.
Yeah.
He has to roll if unless he wants to fall back, not 4 up, he can't fall back, so yeah.
Sabotage!
Sabotage! Yeah.
Just bringing a building down on your opponent. So Dean starting with the Berserks into the Farseer.
Let me just see the stats of the bikes.
What do you want to know?
How many wounds the bikes have?
2.
Ooh.
It's toughness 4, 2 wounds.
Oh, he's gonna destroy him. He's gonna wipe the unit.
Unless Alessio maybe... Did he put some buffs on them?
No, he's gonna wipe the unit. Because they don't have a save. He wounds on 2s. He hit on 2s, wounds on 2s.
Then maybe Dean is just looking forward to... Oh no.
He's just gonna kill the unit.
Yeah, so what Dean might be looking to do is...
Take something else, stay up there.
yeah, just move... Yeah, okay, so that's the Farseer gone.
Yeah, so the Berserkers, not surprising there, killed the Farseer. I'll just have a look around.
So what I can imagine that Dean will do when he's done with those bikes is just kill them and then maybe move in here, tag something there, hoping it won't fall back.
I had the Lixie Lux. There's also like a boat there, so he can't like do crazy movement stuff and try to take the Farseer.
No, but tagging just the boat would be enough, right?
No, it doesn't work on vehicles.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Angron, however, does work on vehicles.
Just work on vehicles. Can you just tilt the side cam slightly? It's too far. It's too far. You took the cable out.
No battery.
Oh, no battery? Okay. Okay, so the gimbal's out. Gimbal's out.
Whatever.
I'm gonna take it down then.
Yeah.
Yes, I got back to drive. I believe that is 4.
No, that's fine.
It's 4 up. Yeah, no idea, of course.
How many damage?
How many damage? Yeah, it's a great.
So no.
Yeah, so he wiped the unit. Surprising.
I cannot find the pieces weapon. This is crazy.
Maybe he doesn't have a weapon.
No. He has to take the weapon to get the power. Maybe it's on the power. I will check all here as much.
So, for you guys,
Then we see.
Berserkers went in here, charged the Wild Spiders. Spiders used the ability to move back, keep opening up for the Farseer Skywinner. Dean charged the Farseer Skywinner and killed them. Now he's doing his consolidates. Down here, unit of 8 bound killed the unit of Wind Riders and killed them. And then check how many it were. Yeah, so 8 Wind Riders. So basically there are 6, 7 attacks, I believe. No, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12. Like 18 attacks coming out of the Exalted, hitting on 2s, then wounding on 2s. He has no save. So yeah, you just destroy the unit.
I think he's
So points update.
3, 4 attacks, strength 5.
Show me the rules. There's a book there on this one.
Wait a second. Is this.
The coding system.
Power blades. +1, -3, 1 damage, 4 attacks. Not the only him. The other guys, they have 2 attacks, strength 3, no AP, that's it.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah.
I'll spend
You won't touch him. Yeah.
4 blood type. I'll spend 3.
That's it. Last one to charge. And this lasts forever.
Yes.
Okay.
I scored 2 for direct assault, 3 because I was going to do it from objective. I have killed 7 down on this objective, so that's
Yeah.
points. I killed a character.
So 3 points of blood for blood card because he killed a character and a unit. How many do you have in blood cards to do? In total now?
There's 2 and 1.
Yeah, cool.
Up to you.
Yeah.
You have 4 primary.
Yeah, up to 7 CP.
So blood cards to do, going up to 3.
Let's
In primary he killed something on objective. And he took an objective which wasn't his, so that's 3 additional points. It doesn't work as vehicles. So yeah, so Dean explained the rule for the Exalt 8 bound. He also mentioned you can do it on vehicles, so the boat on the bottom can just fall back. But still is a really, really good turn for Dean. Because up until now he lost 1 spawn and that's it. So Alessio on primary. Oop.
Yeah, but they can shoot because they can decide after that they shot. So they can shoot.
Scores 4. He only has the bottom 1.
Okay.
Top of 3.
Here you already have the okay, new turn, new
So the Warp Spiders didn't kill the Berserks.
He didn't take the Warp Spiders. There's no reason for him to do it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Shoots, and then you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dean saying he hopes he unless he shoots the Berserkers, only kills 1 or 2 and then he walks into them and attacks them.
Very smart.
Yeah, and I mentioned here that the boat can indeed fall back.
The team didn't know, or
Yeah, he just forgot. Just like, oh yeah, it's worth. Because, like, for example, the bikes have bike keyword, you know, and the boat's flimsy, like, oh, it's a vehicle.
Yeah, no, I get it. To be very honest, I find it weird that it doesn't work on bikes or vehicles, but it works on like fly units and stuff.
Yeah. Like, do you want to know the lore about it? In 1 sentence? No? Okay.
It's cool. I'm fine. They snap them with chain snares or whatever. Chains.
No. It's like the blood curse. So they make people really angry, so they don't want to fall back. They want to keep fighting. And a machine can't really get angry. I mean, machine spirit could get angry.
It's weird.
Yep. So the wall walker moving up. Not sure what he's gonna do there, but he's moving up. So the people coming in, once again, thanks for joining. It's the last round. The rounds are going pretty fast. Even though there's not a lot happening. I mean, Dean is doing the stuff he has to do.
Yeah, I also think that that can just be the way with team tournaments, is that some games are just skewed so one-sided that there's no real point in the game running for hours and hours.
Yeah.
In some games, people just have to get the max points that they can, and then the games tend to last a little longer.
Yeah.
Do we have some favoritism going on in the chat? Is there
I don't
anyone?
Who are you guys rooting for? The amazing world leaders?
I know Adam is rooting for the Aeldari because he was rooting for team the other guys.
Oh yeah, because he should have played on the team, right?
You should have.
He should have.
Should have
But
been here this weekend.
he's not.
He is not. No. Hope you're doing well, Adam. We miss you, buddy.
I don't even think he's sick. He's just practicing Dark Angels for next week.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
just
yeah.
getting those reps in.
Exactly. He's running TTS the entire weekend.
Yeah, just doing the
against,
same thing, just moving,
GSC
just
and
moving 3 blocks of
World
Terminators, just keeping doing the same movement, get that muscle memory in. Okay, so Warpspy is running away. The Shardrunner's closing up the gap.
Dean is going through my bag of wine gums like it's nothing.
Nom nom. So I think Alisio's banking on both his unit Shardrunners to shoot wipe the Berserks, but
It's a tricky move.
he's within Blood Surge.
tricky move.
He's in Blood Surge
So for
range.
you, those who don't know what Blood Surge does, it allows a unit of Berserkers,
Yeah, only the Berserkers.
Or Jackals?
No, only Berserks.
Only Berserkers to move towards D6 inches towards the enemy when they get shot.
And one or more unit models dies.
Yeah, you can tag people with it.
Yeah.
Does W Eaters stand for Wine Gum Eaters, perhaps? Yes, NPC.
Ah.
It is me playing
Nom nom nom. What is your favorite candy?
Wine Gums.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's like cheating because there's like a million flavors. What is your favorite wine gum? The Coca-Cola one?
Yeah, it depends on which brand. For
Oh my god, have you actually...
for Red Band, it'd be the purple ones.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got the supermarket branded ones, so it's the no brand wine gums. Then
Yeah,
it'd be the black ones.
The black ones.
Yeah.
Okay, and Haribo?
Haribo doesn't do wine gums.
What are these then?
Well, it's wine gum kind of candy, I guess.
So here at Red Band, if a Warhammer playing Red Band employee
Yeah.
wants to sponsor us with purple wine gums,
Yes, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I'll-
So, what's your favorite candy then?
my favorite candy is the Sour Mats,
Oh,
the red
Zuur
ones.
Matte.
Yeah.
No, I can only eat a
No,
couple
do you
of
want to
those.
know what my favorite candy is? But it's impossible to get. It's the coin drop,
Yeah.
and then with salmiak taste, but the hard version, not the soft version, but the hard
You
version.
can easily get those.
No, the hard
Yeah, you
version are not findable. It's always soft. I want
I'll
the
get
hard.
them for you.
Really?
Yeah. It's just kleiner.
Salmiak,
Yeah.
hard, but the coin.
Yeah. It's
Hard.
just an uppie.
I've been looking for ages. For the last
you-
5
you
years, I've been on a journey to find this candy.
Do you know what is impossible to find?
No.
Like those berries. That's my favorite candy.
Skittles?
No.
Skittles are nice.
No.
They are.
No.
Okay.
It's like children candy. I need grown-up candy.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Berries?
The berries, yeah, the ones you can. I don't know what brand they're from, but you can only nowadays get them in like candy stores when you can compose your own bag. Of
Oh,
candy.
I know what you. Whoa.
Wait,
That's
I'll
been
show it
long.
to
I've
you.
never eaten it.
See, See,
Oh.
even Johan knows this. This is the kind of content people want. Us
Wait.
talking about wine gums and candy. Bosbessen.
Snoop.
Snoep.
Snoop.
Snoepjes. These are the ones
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
about.
Those are-
Bosbessen and Bramen.
You can get those.
Where? Haribo Bosbessen.
The soft version, right?
Yeah.
Here, it literally says here.
3 kilograms of it.
You can just buy 3
Bobbencom.
kilograms, 25 euros. It's a bargain.
Oh my god.
You will die, probably.
I won't. My body is immune to sugar.
Oh yeah, because your whole metabolism is... Okay, so Alessio is doing a...
Harmless MC, it's already in my contract. It's just the fact that no employer wishes to sign said contract. Otherwise, I'd be swimming in wine gums. Oh yeah, maybe we should get back to the game.
Okay, so Alessio's bikes are over here, moved up to here. And the water fight is here, moved up to here. And so he opted to put like a line here. Tiptoeing the objective, and I think he's banking on just wiping the unit. But that's like pretty...
It's kind of a Hail Mary move, isn't it?
It is. So Dean just sniped the Deadchester with the dice out of the boat.
This is on the objective that can sneak out your guys over here.
Okay, so unless you're committing quite a few resources here to get rid of the 8 bound. Like solid 8 bound.
Then I will advance these guys. Ooh, defeat.
Those guys came from this boat, right?
Yes, yes. No, that's not a boat, that's a Viper. This is a boat.
Sabotage again. No, that's just good
Sabotage.
smartmanship.
That's just, yeah.
It's a Viper. It's a Viper. That's a Viper, that's a boat. That's a Viper. I have 2 boats with that's a Viper.
It looks like something, right?
It's a converted venom.
It's a venom. That's even fucking different. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So move there. Let's shoot.
Yeah, everything.
Let's shoot. Let's check. But I can smile to your unit as you see. So first of all, let's
How did you manage to get 2 World Leader games and 2 Tyranid games on stream? We got what we want. Your army and my army. Yeah, of course. Yeah, actually,
Almost like we
you had
planned
these
it.
circles as well, so you had 3 times your army.
Wait, Tyranids twice,
These circles
Circles
once.
once. Orcs and Imperial Guard,
You also played them.
kind of our
You're
armies.
just a slave to the man.
Harmless NPC, totally missed out in the first game, by the way.
Aww.
That was
Yeah.
Imperial Guard, right up its alley.
You know what you can do?
Watch it back.
We're so good at this. We're like
Synchronicity.
synchronicity. No, not
That's the name of our boy band.
Oh. I feel bad.
Where's my
Nah.
bello I cannot pay. I cannot pay. Second time, okay. It's for up easy team. Okay.
So you denied it again? Describe features. Denied.
No, tonight the
I already denied my
Oh.
strike futures last Thursday.
He's not-
I will deny
the Sky features anyways.
Oh.
super smite to do the
So Super Smite got denied, unfortunately.
I have 2 for sure. One
And now.
and the other one in the day was a
Oh, that was Water Skyrunner.
So, too bad.
Oh. Yeah, I have to walk you off.
This guy's gonna.
Did the Imperial Guard win?
No one.
tried their best. That's all I'm gonna say.
The orcs were in their battle line turn 1 after calling a very successful war, and that sort of made the Imperial line crumble, as you might imagine.
Okay, let's do shooting. This guy. On those. This guy.
Wait,
Yes.
do you want to show the people at home? So this is Joseph showing you guys his favorite model, his absolute favorite. It's so out of focus, it's amazing. Yeah, still, yeah, no.
Deal. Take on one. Yeah.
We turn off autofocus, boy. So I'm switching back. This is it's great to watch. It's great content, but no.
No, this counts. No, let me see if I want to split fire because let's see, one right. Also this guy. Let's see. I'm gonna first do then this. I'm gonna do the one bite that can see on the spawn. So one rifle. Yes.
One time is his.
It's the same thing.
One time.
Yeah. Got it. So I will go eat and medic in one time. It's 2 shuriken cannons. Yeah. Yeah, that's one. So of course, not at all.
Can you kill him now?
No. Okay, then everything. Yeah.
So Alessia's trying to kill off that spawn. Oh. So for those of you at home who can't really properly see, there's a spawn right here that Alessio is trying to kill, but spawn nowadays have the special rule that if you don't kill them in one go with shooting or combat, they just automatically heal back up to their full wounds remaining, or just their full wounds on their daily sheet. Basically that means that if you hit it 3 times, you can stop rolling, because the wound roll won't matter anymore. But he finally got him with the, I think the Dark Lance or whatever, Bright Lance.
Yeah. Let's do first the bolt on the guys.
Now it's the boat here firing into these 8-pound, Exalted 8-pound.
So that is those 2 are -3. Oh yeah. So also -1. So it's 3 for Apimos damage 2. Yes. Because you're good. Yeah.
Killing 2.
Yep. Then. Let's do that. I'm gonna charge as well. Can you go back and charge? Yeah, let's chip off. Let's go there. So, force.
Ja, maar ze zijn met 2 eenheidsspelers. En de ene die heeft een hele andere ritme gebouwd. En die gast daar is letterlijk zijn college team, zo is niet van mij. Nee, ik weet. Ja, sorry. Het is IJsland en ja, misschien.
Let's do them. So they're guiding you are not good, unfortunately. Okay, so 6 D6.
Okay, so the War Spider is here shooting into the Berserkers. However, he rolled 20 shots on 5d6, pretty good. However, if he doesn't manage to kill them all off, he's just gonna attack this.
Okay, so 3 is rerollable.
So I'll be hitting on trees, running on trees, I think.
Not bad. I built one.
They aren't doomed, fortunately for Dean.
And it's trees, it's strength 6.
Strength 6, so trees, AP 2 or 3, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay. These are -2, 1 damage.
Okay, so Quail also has -2.
Right?
It's 5 ups. Don't you ignore cover? You ignore cover.
I'm not going with all my army, sorry. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Just hoping never mind there, because 5 4-ups is quite different.
One left.
So 1 lives. So now Dean is gonna blood surge. Yeah, so now the tactical mode.
So what fired into
So
those
the Wasp
guys?
Rider shot with guide into the Berserkers and managed to kill off 4, so now Dean blood surged and tagged
Right.
the dice. I remember last year that he has ignore cover because, I mean, it's the half of the army.
Yeah.
Dean just slightly mispositioned with the Eviscerator.
Sorry?
Dean had to remove the Eviscerator instead of a regular guy
Okay.
because of if he rolled a 1 on the or 2, then he wouldn't take him. So.
Fair enough.
So 25 attacks, one special weapon.
So this is the comment in the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, would you tell what's starting there? What? A troop? Oh, troop, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So that exalted should be that. Realistically.
one left.
Magnus, 5
One of the 5s, 4 up invuln. I mean, it might get dicey. A bad roll on Alessius' part, good roll on Dean's part. But it's 2 damage, yes, and there's no way he survives this.
7. 7 -2 damage.
Valiant effort, but he's dead.
It's really 8 towards you, so you can go there. Yeah.
Okay, so now the Berserker's going. Unfortunately for Dean, it's not the Eviscerator, but again he had to remove the Eviscerator because he couldn't risk not hitting the blood surge.
So -1, I think. Gonna give -1 for 3.
The most important thing for Dean is here is to have the Berserker stay alive.
4. Oh, only 1. Minus 84. Oh, then it's down to 1.
Okay, so no, actually, yeah.
Back.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just 2 attacks. 2 attacks, so 4 attacks total. Peace. Yeah, whoa. 5. Whoa, 2. 2, 3 out. Best. This guy. Ah.
okay, so the Berserker lives. He has morale.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, out of the passing, that is the right play because the Berserker's obsec, so he keeps objective.
Yeah, so it's 12 for the primary, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's still.
Wait, this is.
No, that's it. Contest. Are you just secure?
It's a troop shoot.
Ah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know it. Otherwise, I would have tried. I didn't pass my second power here. I could give them project secure.
It's too late now.
Okay, I didn't know project secure. I didn't mention. It's not an elite slot. That's too bad. Yeah, yeah. Okay, 4 points. Yeah.
So did Alessio score anything?
Did you scry future?
Nope, he couldn't. And primary nothing, right?
Nope.
And Dean scored. Nothing.
Dean scores 12 in the primary.
Yeah, if he scores any of the secondaries, but.
So it was 8-point swing that thing. Yeah, I didn't know that we were just I couldn't imagine that. Yeah. Yeah, 8-point swing.
So yeah, the other unit of Berserkers are coming out. Gonna finish up the job on that side. He's gonna wipe those shroud runners.
Because now the thing becomes like, even if Alessio doesn't manage to kill all those berserks, it just gains Dean a whole lot of secondary points, right?
Yeah. Because he got what got to do and stuff like that. He
What's
gets
pile skulls again? Is that the blood
turning,
type?
turning in. Yeah, it's out of 15. It's not even worth. So bottom of 3 World Eaters, basically he's gonna charge the Berserks into here, probably have perhaps even maybe the Rhino just to get some movement out of there. Or just, yeah, whatever. He can charge the Invocat as well to get some movement this side. Because now he's kind of in the open. Although he's close enough to the Rhino to be protected. Probably move the 8-bound this way. Because there's a Juggernaut here as well, or Juggernaut, so the Berserkers here have an 11-inch movement as well. So they can move 11, charge this, gain some more movement. Yeah, and everything is just gonna now move up the board. He played the waiting game, which was a good one. Not giving Alessio enough targets to fully use his firepower, and also this squad here getting wiped was pretty rough. Yeah, let's just say now that he does know why he took behind enemy lines instead of engage, because this army is really good to keep doing this, and you don't want to be here. And even Scribe Futures, like, again, I guess this army usually you're gonna get 2, and then this comes already pretty thickly. Because it's meaning you're putting your psychics on objectives, and you don't want to be there. So yeah, there's still benches in here. But he has fight on death on his dude, so I think that's the trade Dean is willing to make. That's the fun thing. People keep saying like World is very easy army. I mean, the rules are very simple. You move and you charge. But we're playing 40k. If you just move out with your stuff, you're gonna die. And like Dean is showing how delicate the army is. Like, the first turn he didn't do much. Second turn he charged 1-2 units, and now he's moving up the board. Like, you have to know your enemy's armies. You have to know your damage output and when to hit. Uit die andere stank die thuis is. And this is like an experience thing, right? If you haven't played against the army, picking the secondary is pretty rough because you have a certain plan in your head, and then it turns out to be completely different.
Yeah, especially an army like World Eaters. It sounds so simple on paper, but it's so difficult to play against.
Yep. Yeah, so Dean rolled a charge, opting, because he also has +1 to charge, opting, I don't know what he rolled, but I think it's pretty high. So he's moving one berserk into here and then just moving the rest here. Just to get an extra movement.
Yeah, just tag him next turn. Right?
Yeah. And like 2 dudes with the Viscerator should do the job.
Sorry?
2 berserks with the Viscerators,
Yeah.
it's gone to all over it.
Yeah.
So trying to get Invocators in doesn't make it.
Nope, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
So this one
Those
goes
guys
in,
rolled an 11.
they go here, kill this, then move up, up.
Yep.
This is gonna charge this.
The
then-
Eldari are getting hemmed in now.
Yeah, this is gonna wrap it up now. One more turn and it's done. Conventionally, oh no, I've lost. And another unit of 8 rounds making a charge into the
Yep.
fire prison? No, what's it called? Wave serpent. Yep. So yeah, that's the point where Dean's gonna get a lot of points for Blood for the Blood God. And also Blood God Zoo, because this one started here, the bikes are on the objective. And that's the thing, right? Like once you start playing against World Eaters and you understand how Blood Gods do work, you have to make choices about giving up primary for secondary points.
Then you have the rolling die. So guys, plus the other guy. So you say this guy. No, I want to come this guy. So you go. Please.
So the unit of Berserker charge here, hitting here. It's 2 guys hitting the Viscerator and the regular one.
We also have 6. I will have +1, control 1, 6.
Okay, so 1 bike down, 2 more bikes. Now it's so now the Viscerator's going. Warning on 2s. Yeah, so the bikes are dead.
4 of them, just enough.
Yep. Yeah, 1 Viscerator in the hands of Corn Berserker. And now Dean very smartly tags the boat because it's against the wall. So now he's gonna spend 2 CP to do +1 damage on these 8 rounds. But we get to damage 3 and 4.
Yeah.
So I think it's a dead wish. I think everything is gonna die now.
Enough for the game to become clear enough.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work. This is strength, so please. Yeah. Okay. 5 up. Invulnerable. Make 1, so down to 5.
Now it's the champion, right? Swinging. Damage 4.
Damage.
No, this is the regular guys. This is the regular guys.
Yeah, this is on your force. Damage.
So he only hits 4 of those 14 attacks.
Oh, damage 3.
Alessio,
It's not in combat.
just so you know, the 5-up only works against shooting.
Yeah.
The invulnerable save.
Yeah, it's a range.
No worries. Didn't
Oh.
matter. So
I was sure about the not 4-up wound, but not the
Yeah, I was thinking like a raise up, but I believe it. Yeah, so
inside.
good on you for checking that.
Okay, you have any, you can only 3 inches.
So the 8 round
No shenanigans.
nom-nomming, chainsawing.
who would have thunk it? Well, I would have. Me.
I
Joseph,
want to say
I
skills
would've thunk
skills for the skill tron, but it's a vehicle, so it's like chunks for the chunk tron,
it. Chunks for the chunky god.
chunks for the chunky god.
Who's the chunky god? Nurgle.
No.
What is this? Is this ours?
No, it's been here since yesterday. Is there something in it? Nope.
Just a foam tray.
Cool. You like foam.
I love foam.
Do you take a bath often? Or more shower type of guy?
From time to time, I take a bath.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do like the foamy show?
Not
foamy
really.
bit? Do you like that? That's
No.
called the ball. With
A bath bomb.
a bath bomb.
No.
No?
No. No.
Do you do oily bath? Like oils and
Nope.
stuff? Perfumes, like strong?
Hardly.
Just like plain old cold ice bath. Just tuck it in. That's the most manly thing there is.
And then watch people play with the miniatures
Yeah.
on my phone.
I see a lot of time. No, yeah, that's weird to say. Like people read books in bed and always gives me anxiety because like don't get the book wet because it's gonna ruin the book. I wouldn't like risk it reading.
From time to time, I read in the bathtub and I get my book wet.
Then you ruin the book.
No. It's just at the bottom of the page curls slightly. Tell you what,
Huh?
in a couple of seconds, a harmless NPC is gonna make a remark about me ruining books.
Probably.
Because I know he hates it. He hates it. I also earmark my book pages.
No. 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 Why? Just buy a thingy.
I lose the thingy.
Just.
The bookmark is what I lose.
That's why the books with the string are really good. So you don't lose the thingy.
I know you so well,
Yeah.
harmless NPC.
You're never gonna touch my collector's edition Warhammer books or whatever other collector's edition. No.
Just
Stay away.
check all your books when
Stay
I
away
when I
from
visit.
my
Just
book
check
club.
all your books. So vehicles being picked up left and right now.
Yeah, I mean, Wasteland dead. Dude's dead. Thingy dead.
There was Viper,
Walker dead.
Walker dead.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep. So unless you will have like one more turn to like a little bit of a pushback and then Swing Dean will just clean up the rest. Wat zei je? Ja, die had Liam geleend. But there, is it there on the table? No.
Joseph, exploding hits.
Yeah.
4 or 5? 4 or 5 hits.
But you don't have to spend them also in your secondaries.
I already did.
Ah, you did already, yeah.
Cool. Salt, I got it there. That's 3 points. Yeah, your turn. You have
Did you curse?
No.
Oh. Because Harmless NPC said, okay, it slipped out, but maybe he was talking about his own grumpiness.
Or the book. Or
Or
he
the
just
book.
slipped out of the bed.
Could be. Could be. I don't know.
No, I don't curse.
Minus 4, right? Okay.
So I hope that the support Dean is just gonna
11th of
move.
How many points to Alessio on the primary in turn 4?
4.
So
It is turn 4, right?
Yeah. She's away.
top of 4. So unless you're 4.
And I take it you scored another 3 on the primary mission specific?
objective.
Yeah.
Objective.
So there is still any event here again?
No.
No. Ah, okay. Ah, there's one that was here ago.
So
Then there is still
15.
one.
I'm taking the boat, so we cannot.
Again, it's not.
I think he just maxed it, so 7.
The grumpiness slipped out.
Blood got Zoo. 1. 2.
I don't know.
So 5.
Blood got
2.
Zoo.
2, right? Blood got Zoo.
With the people inside as well, and they were defensive, yeah?
Which one's that? Is that the
Objectives.
objectives?
Should be 2.
I don't know.
What?
If the transport is tagged in combat,
Yeah.
but I want to disembark with the people inside,
Yeah.
can I advance with the people inside, leaving the transport?
No, because the thing is you first get out.
No, I keep the transport as it is.
Yeah,
In combat.
yeah.
I just want to go away.
You,
because
you can just get out and then run. But
So I can advance.
you can, but if you fit out of the.
Oh, definitely, then I will. Just back in the by the.
Oh yeah, you can advance. It's fine. Is it or not? No.
4 for Blood God's Due. Blood for the Blood God. Okay, 7 and 5 for Power of Skulls. So 5 and Power of Skulls.
Oh, you turn it up. Dean, did you count the walker and the bikes for Blood Gods too? It's 2. Okay, then the last turn we did too much maybe.
You only can get it once per turn. Per vehicle.
Once per turn.
The app doesn't say that.
What do you mean? Per turn, per objective, not one per turn.
I just. No, it's correct.
Oh, Blood for Blood God, yeah. Dat mag zo. Blood God Zoo. Dat is Blood for dat kan je doen.
2 objectives ground and
Yeah, 2. So that's okay. So I just won too much.
You've been making mistakes.
No, I'm just writing what you're telling me to write up. I never make mistakes. I'm pure perfection. I'm like Sanguinius, but cooler. And, and less than.
Okay, you took it too far.
Why? You don't like my wings. How do you care about Sanguinius?
No, I'm just saying you don't look an ounce like Sanguinius.
I don't think I'm like Sanguinius, but
Your hair
cooler.
is black, you're short.
I'm not saying I look like him.
You're
I
not
am like him.
clean-shaven.
I'm his personality, but cooler. No, I'm more angry. I'm just sad and angry all the time.
Yeah.
Should I get dreadlocks?
No,
Why not?
just don't. Why would you need to get dreadlocks?
Because then I look more like Angron.
Alright, how about this? You do that, we'll just laugh at you.
Why? What if it looks really good?
I'd be amazed. That's the only thing that will happen.
I mean, you know, that you can just like your hair put together and then you can just remove it again. I know how you say it in English.
Those aren't dreadlocks, because dreadlocks are the ones you get from not washing
Oh,
your
I
hair
mean
for hours.
cornrows. I'm
Cornrows, right?
not
Yeah, no,
dreadlocks.
you definitely get cornrows.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get dreadlocks.
Yeah, because cornrows look amazing. compared
Yeah,
to
I mean I've played
dreadlocks.
enough GTA to know that cornrows look amazing.
Yes, base your hairstyle on a video game.
What could go wrong there?
What could go wrong? Ask 1,000 kids who like manga.
Did I tell you in all seriousness that I have someone who's making me a corn berserker helmet that fits on my head?
Why?
Because I can't come on the stream with my face. It tackles the problem.
So we're gonna just sit here with a midget corn berserker.
Yeah, it's for the bed wraps. I mean, Chris wants to have me put a doggy bag on my face. I'm like, no,
No.
I deserve better.
We can also just blur you in post editing.
Oh yeah, and then have the blur stick like on where it was, and then me moving out all the time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're blurred, man. Okay, cool. For the people wondering why I don't want to show my face, I'm too beautiful for the world to behold.
Beautiful. Our cameras would break. That's the reason.
Ruben is physically unable to look at me. The
Yes, I
the
need to
light,
avert my eyes.
the lights radiating from my face is too shiny.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
so.
the
Back to the game. Why? What's happening? Tell me. What's happening?
There's another troop unit getting out of that transport.
Where did they keep coming from? They're like G-circles.
Yeah, from underground. There is a hatchet underneath each of these boats. And rather than coming out of the boat, they come from underground.
See, why wouldn't you be able to hit someone from out a boat? They're open tops. You can just fly by and swing your sword.
You'd think so, but no.
It's like the tank commander with the swords. Like,
Drive me closer!
Drive me closer. Ooh, maybe you can draw us a quick switch of Jo's world award.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
me. Show the people what I look like.
So,
That's
your hair.
That's just Bart Simpson. You're drawing Bart Simpson.
no. I can't draw Bart Simpson.
No, because it's copyrighted. What are you drawing? There's a little piggy nose. Are you drawing me like a little pig?
This is not your nose. That's your nose.
Oh! Okay, guys, keep in mind that Ruben, once again, is physically unable to look at me. So this is just him making an estimation of what he thinks I look like. This is in no way or sense accurate. What are you doing with my chin? What is this? I don't have a double chin. I have a triple chin. Or a crimson chin. Just like in a cartoon.
And then,
Oh, you're drawing wings, like sanguinius.
no, this is your bicep.
Ooh, spicy.
That's your tricep.
That's not how muscles work.
I don't know.
So
I'm not here to draw an accurate, autonomically accurate human being.
I really hope that my
That's your
biceps.
hand.
I hope my biceps are not above my tricep. I have to go to the doctor. If that's. This is just a sausage arm.
You have sausage arms, Joseph.
Ooh, look at that.
Look
at
at
the
these
pectoral.
pecs.
Look at those pecs. I'm like an even buffer 8-pound. Oh,
I think I'm doing an ace job at drawing you.
actually, it's becoming pretty accurate.
Here come the legs. Wait for it.
No. I knew there was a catch. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty accurate. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, at least I have feet. I'm happy. Ooh. There's some slick shoes.
I know, right? Oh,
Oh.
this
like
is the way the world sees you, Joseph.
Nice. I love it.
I just want to make a mental picture of it.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Next time you ever feel like, no, what are you doing?
Oh, I did. Okay.
I'll remove it.
Ah.
Only I have the power to remove.
You know what Bineke told
You're
me?
welcome.
You know what Bineke told me? That if you look in the mirror, you see yourself prettier than other people see you.
Then I must be the most pretty human being alive. The prettiest human being alive.
The prettiest little flower. Okay, advanced to save psychic. What are we doing? So stuff moved out. Stuff got out. There are troops here, ready to charge this. There's actually, where did all these dudes come from? Oh, there.
Boats.
The warp sprite is here. Warp sprite is here. Banshee's going here to charge into here probably, and then some fire. Oh yeah, fire dragons here. So assuming the fire dragon is just gonna shoot this, and the Banshees are just taking the middle objective. And then he has. What's that? What's this?
That is.
A troop. So troop here, and a troop here, ready to murder stuff. Stuff.
Ready to murder stuffs.
Yeah. I think Alessio's gonna be surprised at the ability of berserkers dying and still getting you back.
Punching back.
Yep. I mean, he knows the threat, but
Dean, how many CP do you have?
that's enough.
It's enough to murder.
Murder. Wood still hasn't walked. I went to his stable and he's like, yeah, it's already turn 2, but I still haven't walked. I'm like, what? What?
Actually, you look like the car dealer from Physical B.
Yeah, I'm gladly accept that. That man is a beauty, and
You can hold up a boulder for 3 hours straight, right?
yeah,
Cool.
depends on the boulder, but yeah, I can hold up a boulder.
Pebble is not a
I
boulder.
can hold up a boulder.
To try and wound them. So it's a 6, it's a 12, you can. I don't care, you are the farcier. I'm the best fighting side. It's the second time it's a parents farcier. So 4 up. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ooh, super smite on the farseer. And he doesn't parry because he's a farseer.
Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Okay. That's it. Simple stuff.
It was Doom. It wasn't smite. My bad.
Guys,
I had like 3 people shouting me. "That's Doom." I'm sorry. I made a boo boo.
I'm gonna see how the rest of the Dutch boys are
Yeah,
doing.
you go and see that.
2 minus 4. Yep. Okay. Now
Yeah, so Fire Dragon shooting into the Exalt 8 bound.
okay. Then this one I'm not gonna use them.
Only killing 1. That's actually quite surprising.
Yeah, this guy I think can't see those guys, right? Yeah.
So unless you're drawing line of sight of the boat to
Okay, so 3 shots. This is he will get my front leg, but I will change a 6. This is going to be a 6, so it's 3 with his what power? His Wall of Fate. So I change one.
But listen, how do you change the wall? Which do you have the wall of?
This guy.
Is he in the transport?
Yes.
Then you can have his abilities.
Yes. Can use his abilities. He can shoot. It's an ability.
you can use the abilities.
Everyone does it.
Yeah, you can only not use our abilities if you're in the transport. But you can use abilities.
I cannot use our abilities. This is streets.
Yeah, so because that Jester has the ability to turn something into a 6. And yeah, discussion. If you can use ability transport, you can. You just cannot use our abilities.
Determine slot. Okay, so you have four up or five up. If you don't know if four up, there is two damage each. It's okay. Okay, shot. Yeah, then we use three pistols, why not? One. Yeah, -1. Okay. This guy on the Rhino is the only thing that he can shoot. The bot. Bot can only see the Rhino, so he's on this one. No, it was be on 4s still. Yeah. And on 5s. These are 3 -3. So you have 6. It's 2 wounds each. So 6 wounds at combat. Okay.
There was a little discussion if you can use the ability of the Death Jester to turn something into 6 while you're within a transport.
Oh, it's a good one. I don't think you can, but I'm not sure.
Now I'm doubting myself because I said I think you should.
I have no idea. But if they came to a conclusion, I'm happy with it.
Because you can't use our abilities from transport.
Usually you cannot use any abilities from transport.
Yeah, but I believe it's changed because like this a little weird thing with even with Angrum, if he's in deep strike, he can still use his command phase abilities. You just cannot. Yeah.
If he's in deep strike, you can still choose.
You can do the hour abilities, but he gets to choose one thing to be active in the command phase.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Okay.
It was really, really weird.
So there goes the Rhino.
So that's 2 prototype points for Dean.
I'm not gonna focus. Okay, shot these 2 wounds.
Has anything tried their hand at the Berserkers already? The doomed Berserkers.
No, even the 5 fire dragons only killed 1 like solid 8 bound.
Oh.
1 regular 8 bound, sorry.
Not bad. So, this is 10.
Where were they? The 8 bound?
The ones here. And these guys, pew, and they only killed 1.
Yeah, the Riol is on them, so just this.
So these are now the warp spiders firing into those doomed Berserkers.
Oh no.
Oh, 6. Ooh. Ah, it's really dead.
Or I think at least.
82.
Oh, sorry, they're firing in the Lord Avocado.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Still takes 2 wounds, 1 wound, something?
A couple of wounds.
Doesn't really care.
Nope.
No, it will just battle focus. Slip away. 7 inches.
Yeah, because the warp spiders have a 2d6 instead of a 1d6.
Yeah.
Really good. Really good.
At this stage, do you need the Lord Avocado?
Nope. He has done his job. He has delivered the good boys.
Yeah, let's do.
That's like a fun thing. Like most armies want to keep their warlord alive as long as possible, but like
Right.
with what is it? We have arrived. In the lore, though,
Yeah.
he is always the last one to survive. He has us a few times at the battlefield, and he was the last one to say goodbye.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He doesn't really care for his men. He just wants to do slaughter, and he can fly, so he can just be like, "Bye, I'm going now. Bye." But he has to be at the front because they have to walk across his flame,
His rainbow.
his rainbow.
Taste it.
Taste it.
Eat some Skittles.
I do hope I get some Berserkers and Juggernauts next year, or at the end of the year.
Dropping 3. 3 is going in.
Yeah, so now it's the Warp Spiders.
Second unit warp fighters.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
So, 5, 10,
realistically they should be dead with all the firepower that's there.
19 5-ups to make for Dean and his 5 berserkers. They might be dead.
Oop. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's still one left from the last unit.
Yeah.
But there's like rangers and stuff. Troops.
I will.
So there's one more point for
What
Blood
got to
Gods
do?
too.
Yeah, I'll put it in a bit. Oh, maybe I should change the totals.
Maybe you should.
Are you ready to count? 28, 35, 40, 49. You see the quick math there?
It did.
Ah, that's the war. That's 20, that's 22. Poor Versteeg. Poor Versteeg.
So you can go in and intervene, but probably you're not going to hit them over.
Does that mean Justy is done?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll go over to collect my minis, I
And
guess.
I also charge him if I. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have anything to else to shoot. I think. No, because here I'm not gonna shoot them. Yeah. So it's charges.
Okay, so there's one berserker here. The fireman is dead. He shot off one unit here, of at least one model of the 8 bound. It's actually not that much that he killed.
Okay. So yeah, let's go here. Oh, yeah.
So troops charging into 8 bound here. Dean has 1 CP, so he could only do 5 on death on a unit berserk. So it's not really any strats he can pull now. Troops here to the exalt 8 bound.
Do I want to the character of them? Character has 4 up invulnerable. Okay. How many moves left to the guy? 7 moves left. Okay. He's infantry, right? No, he's cavalry, but still. Do I move him on 2? You see? This is important. If I move you on 2s, that's fine. Let's see if I move you on 2s. Veiled kill. Veiled kill. Yeah, unless they go on monster, so I move you on 2s. I will charge then him. 10 in charge. 10 in charge. Yeah, because I've got 6. And I know this. So I will go. Okay. Let's try the charge. I still have one.
Okay, so for you guys, it's hard to see, but this is a troop master, I believe.
I mean, if you want to speed up, you can remove.
It should be, it doesn't have like other stuff.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, so it's troop master with feet in the future, so he has a 6 on his charge.
25 attacks.
And he will a 4 or something, so he just makes it here, he ignores difficult terrain. Troops here. Is that just also, the troop master also wounds on 2-ups, that's why he opted to charge the Invocators. But at this point the Invocators doesn't do much for Dean anymore, so I think that Dean doesn't really care.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 5 up to leave. You need the whole thing. Wait, this way. -1. Yeah. Just
So unit 5 troops have no issue killing 1 berserker.
Such a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you see that rock over there next to the Invocators?
Because it's turn 4.
The what?
The rock?
Yeah.
That's a troop master.
Is it?
I mean,
Looks like an empty
he's
base to me.
so fast that you can't see him.
And the rule of tools because it's power. Then it kill. Rule of tools. Oh.
So Invocatus died to the True Master.
Right.
Not surprising since he's designed to kill whatever he touches.
Yeah.
But he's gonna give Dean an easy 2 on Blood for the Wild God because
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Those were 20 or 25 because I had an extra week on
Why?
because I paid that. Those were 20 attacks because the leader has no extra weapon in this attacks. Oh, yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
It's very convenient.
No, but yeah, but it's not the first time that I did all of this. Yeah. Okay, this is on 3.
Is there 25 attacks now? What
All the
5
4s.
attacks?
Not 5 extra attacks. I have 5 attacks. I have 25 attacks with the extra weapon. Here, I have
What does an
20
Aeldari
attacks
power
with
sword
the
do?
special weapon.
What does an Aeldari power sword do?
well, +1. It's there. It's just a sword. Just go back to where you were. +1 -3 1 damage.
I have 20 attacks, strength 4.
What's that? 25 attacks?
20 attacks, yes, 25 attacks, strength 4. And then it's 20 attacks, strength 4. Because here, the guy has not the special weapon, has not the
Go
piece.
smoke.
That one weapon gets 5.
Smoke. Go smoke.
No, I
try
have
that thing.
always 25.
Relic.
I always have 25 attacks, okay? Because I'm quite light. I always have 25. Yeah, but the difference is that here I have 21 attacks with the same weapon, -2 to damage. There I have 20 attacks with -4, -2 to damage, and 5 attacks, -4, no -1 damage.
Ja, ik weet niet of ik ga het nog wel even controleren.
2 damage. Quite heavy. This is so 4 to
I tell this guy I want it back the exact same way I put it in there.
Nope.
Hoe heb je het regelen gedaan dan?
I had one tray with heavy weapons. I had one tray with special weapons. Now look at this. Now look at this.
Moet het nog even veranderen?
No, it's too late. And they're stinking.
What was it? What was it?
I don't know because they all put for attacks.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Unicorn. Why do you want the unicorn?
Because it's a stinky unicorn.
No, it's cute.
Oh gosh, no, I'll do my own thing.
This is
now.
why you don't, like this is why you don't lend models to other people because
That's why you don't lend models to Justin.
You told me that you didn't want it back that way. I thought you meant like everything is back.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Doei.
Doei.
bye.
They are
Man. This is why you don't lend your models to power gamers.
you also did, right?
Because they'll mess up your
Well,
system.
good luck with this. I'm just gonna chill here in the corner.
Yeah.
They'll mess up your system. They'll ruin your day.
9 normal ladies. On these, you have
It's horrible. It's the worst.
Okay, so they fought on that here,
I would put on 5s, but on charge.
smacking each other.
Schmeckety schmeck.
This thing in there is dead, and he's killing it over here.
Only do -4, 1 damage. 1 damage. Then the exile. 10 attacks.
10 attacks from a dude.
Yep.
All 3s.
Sounds like a bit much.
And this on
Yeah, so I was looking into Alessio's relics. I don't know how he got his troop master to damage 3 on Aeldari power sword.
Damage 3. What's the thing called? What did we just say? The Twilight Fang?
Yeah, that's what
Did
it's
you
called.
find the relic? I just searched relic.
And the warlord traits as well, I suppose.
No, because the that thing.
-1, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Okay, so it's damage 2. And
What is damage to?
the Twilight Fang. No.
Oh, okay. And they spend a CP to make a plus one damage?
And I don't know that stuff from the top of my head, but
I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, the Veiled King. The Veiled King.
It's pronounced the Veiled King.
Veiled King. Yeah, no.
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 That's not that much. Harlequin. And I'll say 13. Because it's quite. But did he say damage 2 damage 3?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No?
No.
I mean, it's still like a million attacks, auto wounding or auto hitting, so.
I'm sure Dean's aware of it.
I mean, sure, he's winning by a big margin, so. Yeah, like that's the thing, like Alicia can score any of the secondary, so whatever he's doing doesn't really matter. He got 3 for the primary.
It's too late for me. Hey, buy shot, what's too late? I can't do it.
Yep. So the Banshees didn't kill the Exalted, and the Exalted killed the Banshees back. The Banshees killed 1 Exalted. That's it. I bet Dean
Point efficiency, my
yeah,
man.
and Dean has chain glaives on those guys, I believe. So I don't know, but enough to kill him at least. So 12. Killed. 1, 2 units. Yeah, there's not much else you can do anymore. You can't score secondaries anymore. Pick up a few no prisoners, but that's it.
Right.
How's the rest of the Dutch team doing?
I think this is going to be a win for them this round, as they expected. I think most of the matchups are going their way. I think they did a good job this round in pairing. And therefore, most of the round. I mean, Justin beat Martijn Versteeg again by quite a margin, I believe. But from what I could see, is that the rest of the matchups are going quite alright. See, this makes it so much easier to count my models. One unit, 2 units, 3 units, 10. Okay.
Hey,
It's
that's
Chris in a Typhus shirt.
in a Poland shirt.
To switch teams to the winners.
Are you done playing?
I play for the winners now.
Did you win?
I only play for. Did I win? Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you win 20-0?
19.
Ooh, you
I was playing against Dark Angels.
noob. Absolute noob. You have,
Literally,
you
an
have
army that
psychic.
just
Just
stands
smite
there.
them, dude.
You can drop by the 3 dubs and we'll give you an intro game.
Oh, that would be good. Can you do an intro game into that thing with the cards and the like 3 models? Yeah. What's it called?
Warcry? What?
Warcry? No, the other one. The Underworld.
Oh, Underworld.
I want to play that one because I hate life.
Damn. Yeah, he's like, it's a funny thing, Chris. He said like, Lester, you're so slow. And now we're 3 hours later.
Is this my one?
I don't know, they were here. We use them on the table, so they're probably yours.
Yes,
No, they're not.
Darkness 3. Darkness 3, 5 up invulnerable. Even he has -1, is dead. You're not objective skills, eh? Okay. Yeah. Here I'm gonna give you -1 to hit.
Freeze, 12 hits.
Yeah. And they have full explosion. Strength. Wow. I will not this. Full up. I have 5 minutes. This is cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I just barely killed the Farseer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just on a dot. A calculated 8 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 primaries.
There's a thing. I have a PlayStation 5 now because I'm a big boy.
Sorry?
I bought the PlayStation 5 a few
Oh,
days
really?
ago. Yeah. Miniko was really sad. I want to buy one. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy one. Buy Harry Potter. Go play. Be happy. Well, I'm painting my armies and I'm playing it. But I started playing Eldari, and there's a thing in the game called Destined Death. And I think that's happening right now with the Aeldari because nothing.
What's it called?
Destined Death.
Destined death.
Yeah. I think that's what we're seeing here.
No way to change your fortune, but you still don't know it.
I mean, you can prolong it. What's happening here? Just slowly trying to grasp onto life, to dear life.
You want every last second.
Well, the funny thing is that Lester's been playing 3 rounds and hasn't scored any points. Just because he can. It's just like, yeah.
We're in round 5 now, right?
Yeah. So it's the last round.
Get 4 points of.
So primary for Alessio is. Does he even have his own objective?
Nope.
Nope. Cool.
Dean. Alessio scored 0 on primary?
Oh, yes, that's
Oh,
one.
4, okay.
Yeah, they come with 5 points.
And Dean didn't get the bonus, I think. Oh, he did because he took that objective.
Yeah, and killed the
And he
Farseer.
killed the Farseer. Damn. 15 again. Crazy. And then a lot of stuff. Probably 4 here. 1. Oh, that's what Blood got to do. Dude! Blood got to do. How much? Blood Cats do.
What are you on right now for secondaries?
10 for skulls, 8 for blood gods do, 11 for blood
There is
gods.
something important. You have a copyright. Okay, so
Yeah, so Dean is
Okay, so
hurtling towards
Yeah.
a maxing of the secondaries.
so 3 points Confucius, 3 points for behind enemy lines.
So the boys are now talking it out because Alessio is realizing that there's not a whole lot he can do to draw this game back to him.
nope.
These people here, they
So this will be a 12. It's enough to
Yeah,
max
it's
it.
enough to max it.
It's enough to max it.
Definitely. It's just a question of whether Dean can max the Blood Gods Jew. I think that's the only one he cannot max.
So Alessio will score 14, 18, 20, 27, 30,
36.
36.
slow ones, yeah. Just go backwards. This on objective. Let's see.
Plus 3 for the primary, so 39.
That was my hand 5.
Because
Yeah.
he will kill
Yeah,
the
fair
buff
enough.
or whatever.
Get and then we will kill you. I can advance shoot. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, in advance doesn't matter. So, then he's
So just run up the game, so 8 months here, killed it for 3 points, and taking back the objective. And yeah, they're just running up the game. Dino already won.
Yeah, it does get Dean 1 point for Blood Gods Jew.
Oh yeah, of course, one more. And
And
that's
then
it.
in
That's-
Dean's turn, he can get, what, 2 more? I don't think Dean's gonna score a whole lot more in Blood Gods Jew because he just doesn't have the range to charge those units.
Nope.
So Dean's final score will be 45 on the primary. He gets to hand in another 5 for Pile Skulls, I think.
Yeah, so this is 15.
15,
Then,
and-
I don't think he'll make it.
4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll be able to kill 1 more unit over there.
There's 1 unit there?
I think that's about it.
Yeah, okay, so he's charging 1 more unit, so that's 12.
12?
That's it. So he's coming out on
45 minus 3 and 6 is 9, so 36. So 9 was 81.
81. Yep. So that's it?
I think that will be it.
That's the game?
Yeah, it might differ a point here and there, but the boys will be talking it out.
Yeah.
But I think we are gonna log off for now, as we still need to clean up and get home and get some well-deserved rest.
For the people sticking till the end, thank you very much.
Yeah,
We
thanks for
appreciate it.
sticking with us, guys. It's amazing weekend. It's been a blast again. Thank you, Joseph, for joining me here.
Thank you, Ruben, for joining me here.
Yeah, as we said, we are looking to improve our channel. So if you like what we do, please give us a like and subscribe, and reference us to your friends, your families, your gaming buddies. Greatly appreciate it. We are also looking forward to the next one. Thank you, Harmus. For all of you sticking around, thank you very much. We hope you have a great last evening of your weekend. Look out on Spotify for our podcast, which will be released in 2 weeks. I'm sure we'll talk about our experiences here. Talk about
we'll have a tune in a bit, coming
what-
Sunday.
yeah, so we'll talk about that. Chris will probably give us his insights on what the Dutch team thought about this weekend. But for now, I think that's it, right?
Yep.
All right.
And thank you very much. Have a
Thanks, you
nice
guys.
rest of your Sunday and see you around.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
Bye.